Since 2017, the URC Youth has been doing a lot of work with the environment, and there was 2 resolutions passed that year to start the work. At Youth Assembly 2020, another resolution was brought because since then, there's been a 1.1 degree rise in the global temperature. There's been 80,000 species become extinct due to the changing weather, and 143 million people have become environmental migrants because of the uncontrollable weather and disasters that have battered the planet. Because of this, they feel like URC Youth felt like something more substantial needed to be done. So a resolution was brought stating that the URC Youth believes that we are in a climate emergency, and that both personal, church level and national things that are organised by URC Youth consider the carbon footprint and do everything they can to reduce that. This is where this resolution comes from, because URC Youth believe that Christians are called to be stewards of the planet, and that actually we ought to be doing the same and be leaders in climate action to protect God's planet and the people and creation that live upon it. So what we'd expect from churches in everyone's personal lives, no matter how big or small, that small changes are made to improve the work of the environment, just cutting down on things, recycling a little bit more, eating a little bit less meat, simple tasks, nothing drastic, just to make sure you're doing your little part. Also that all church events, whatever you see as church, do their best to reduce their carbon footprint, and that's thought through beforehand to ensure that things are done the best they can, and that all national things that are arranged by URC and different structures within the URC consider their carbon footprint too, and promote and discuss and make sure it is a topic within planning. Nothing drastic needs to be done. Little steps make all the big difference as long as everyone else gets involved. Little things such as recycling and using fair trade refreshments and working towards your Arusha Eco Church Awards and other eco awards within your church. But even just discussing and talking about this within your church makes a massive difference. This is what this resolution hopes to bring. Hope that helps.
Students' church attendance has been a topic of conversation in previous years, displaying both positive and negative trends in how many people are engaging with the church during their time at college and university. Whilst the current level of young people's attendance at regular church services and events is encouraging, there is more we can be doing to encourage people into our buildings. Both Fusion UK and Student Christian Movement dedicate their time, resources and teams to championing student ministry and enabling more engagement on campus and within student communities. Their efforts have proved successful time and again, and they both employ platforms that break the communication barrier and offer methods more familiar to today's technology users. It enables local churches to be facilitators of conversation and give the opportunity to offer invitations to regular services and events. A diverse range of denominations are already present on both programmes, and with the addition of United Reformed Churches, students will have a wider range of places to explore when looking for a place of worship during their time away from home. Student Link Up and SEM Connect provide a gateway into the world of work these charitable organisations are doing, and we, as supporters of this student movement, can be ambassadors, endeavouring to promote and build awareness throughout our congregations and local communities. In order to see this increased student population in local United Reformed Church congregations, churches need to register to Student Link Up and SEM Connect. The logistics are already in place. We just need to facilitate that service that's being offered. Churches might choose to designate one person or a group of people to manage the church's online profiles and inboxes, starting conversations and welcoming students. The aim? Well, we hope to see more attendance in our churches from young people and accommodate them whilst they are away from their homes. It will allow for young people who attended URC churches at home to continue that connection in their place of study, but it will also allow more opportunity for young people to discover faith and engage with the URC during their time at college and university.
Hello, my name is Nicola Grieves and I'm the Children and Youth Development Officer for the Eastern Synod. It gives me great pleasure to be able to introduce to you the new Children and Youth Friendly Church. Over the past 18 months, the SIDO Plus team, in consultation with the Children and Youth Work Committee, have been developing a new programme to replace what used to be called the Child Friendly Church Award. Through a process of development and investigation, through discussions and talking about other schemes, and a consultation with the Oxford Diocese, we have brought together a new and exciting scheme, which I present to you today. Whether you are currently blessed with children or not, the Children and Youth Friendly Church scheme is an exciting opportunity to look afresh at your church life with children, young people and families. The new scheme enables all churches to take part. Whether there are no children, 3 children or 50 children, this scheme is for you. The process of developing the new scheme has taken us away from checklists, tick boxes and portfolios to a process of reflection and engagement. As a SIDO Plus team, we want to accompany you in exploring your strengths, your values, your opportunities and your hopes and dreams. The scheme will enable you to identify all that you currently do and how to develop your welcome to children, young people and families. Your Children and Youth Development Officer or equivalent post will be supporting you through the whole process. And it's not about checking to see what is right or wrong, but looking at how you can grow and develop and celebrate all that you already do. The Children and Youth Friendly Church is a programme of the United Reformed Church, which recognises and encourages excellence in churches welcoming children, young people and families. Churches will be supported by an accompanier and receive a certificate and plaque upon successful completion. So what next? How to get started? Contact your local Children and Youth Development Officer in your synod or your lead officer. Or you can contact the Assembly Children and Youth Work Office. All you need to now do is to get started.